Hello again, everybody. This is John with BestPriceNutrition.com. Today I'm going to do a follow-up with you guys on Pink Magic. We did it when it initially came out. So I'm going to do a quick breakdown again because the research really hasn't changed. So real quick, there's 3 ingredients in this product. It's 3 herbs. Some of them I may not pronounce correctly. I couldn't really find any phonetic spellings of it, so I'll do my best to not butcher the words of them, but that doesn't inhibit one from being able to do research and interpret it. So first one would be Malaria Acuminata, and they use the stem. Next one is Nelumbo nucifera, seeds and leaves, and Rhamnus nakahare, stem. So those are 3 herbs. I'm going to start with the second 2 real quick. First with the Rhamnus nakahare. What I found on that was basically it has some antioxidant effects. That's it. Nothing in terms of raising testosterone, which is what the product is marketed to do. So that was the gist of it, just antioxidant effects. Was all the research on that. The second ingredient was the Nelumbo nucifera, and they used the seeds and the leaves. Most of the research found was done on the leaves of it. This herb is also known as the bean of India or lotus flower. There was a bunch of actual names for it. And there were a few studies that suggested the leaves can have an anti-obesity effect, specifically by inhibiting the absorption of carbohydrates and fats. But couldn't find anything in terms of its ability to raise testosterone. So that's 2 of the 3 ingredients. Couldn't find anything that showed that it can increase testosterone, at least in peer-reviewed journals. So, and that's the criteria we stick to. Now, the first ingredient, the Malaria Acuminata. Again, hope I'm saying that right. If not, too bad. That herb is one that there's a study that was done in 2008. It was published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology, and it demonstrated that it can raise testosterone in rats, not humans, obviously. Basically, the gist of the study was they gave the rats the following dosage: 250, 500, 1,000 milligrams per kilograms of body weight, or approximately 6 milligrams, 12 milligrams, 25 milligrams, based on the rat's body weight, which on average was about 250 grams. All 3 doses did increase testosterone in rats. So that's one thing to consider. Now, Pink Magic's a proprietary blend, so there's 1,600 milligrams, so we don't know exactly how much of this particular herb is in the product. Now, if we took those dosages and we extrapolated it out to a human, let's say an 82 kilogram male, it's about 180 pounds, that would mean, based on that, you'd need about 20 grams of this herb in order to increase testosterone. Obviously, in a 1,600 milligram proprietary blend from 2 capsules, you're not going to reach that amount. So I said, okay, well, what next? Well, we can take that and we can use the accepted standardized body surface formula and body surface area formula, and say, all right, well, what would that be then for human being? And we could say, okay, we're looking at about 4 grams based on the quoted study, and that's in a slightly larger bodybuilder, closer to about 200 pounds. So you're still not going to reach the 4-gram dosage. Now, some people say, well, you don't know if they're using an extract versus the whole herb. We don't even know what the active ingredient is based on the study, and we don't understand the mechanism. So to say that is still, you're not going to get that 4-gram amount. So that's just not feasible. And the thing with this is that's disappointing is this product sells really well, and we would have thought by now that there would actually be some human studies to validate this. A study on rats doesn't cut it for me personally. That's not the criteria we use to judge supplements, and like we said, there's a lot of these that have been sold, so we would think that there'd be some actual human studies done on it. Now, if that's enough for you to buy it, that's fine. What we'd suggest, if you want to find out if it works for you or not and it does increase testosterone, is to have your blood work done before taking it, and then let's say about a month and a half later, see if it's gone up from there. That's really all you can do because we don't have any human research to validate it. So that's the follow-up on it. Again, a little disappointed by now that there hasn't been some human studies on this, considering how many have sold and how long it's been out. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments section of the blog or the video. We're happy to answer them. Also, check us out at facebook.com/bestpricenutrition. Thank you.